Look, Charles, so great to be here. You're thrilled to be leading your Series B. So maybe we can start with talking about yourself, how you got here, how you met, and the journey to starting Rain.
So I spent most of my career in traditional financial services. Grew up in an immigrant family, spent time kind of dealing with traveling around the world and all of the things around using money, right? And then connected with Charles early 2021.
He was interested in my small business background
Yes.
because he was building in that space.
Yes.
And we just connected about a lot of shared interests, and we thought it would be fun to work on a side project together. And that was kind of our founder dating experience, was building Sign and Wire.
Yeah.
And through that, started thinking about stablecoins would actually fit in perfectly with the use case that we were building with Sign and Wire. And the biggest piece that was really blocking adoption was that usability of it. So that was end of 2021 when we decided to start Rain to focus on that problem.
But maybe talk about the first initial kind of transaction that you guys did on stablecoin.
Even before we started building our own tools for Rain, we saw one of our customers for Sign and Wire receive a USDC sort of investment from an angel, and it was just instantaneous. And at the same time, we got an email from a client who was using ACH to receive money, and it had been like 6-7 days. They're like, "Where's some money? Have you guys run off with it?" And that's really what crystallized the fact that, hey, this is like future money. It's 10x better. It's instantaneous. You can transfer value permissionlessly between one party and another, and it's meaningfully better, right? And that's where we were like, okay, well, in order for this to scale, people need to start seeing this as money, and already people were thinking about it that way. And then we started building the actual card product and the underlying blockchain infrastructure to support interoperability for Rain with existing payment rails. And that's where the first transaction we ever did was we actually went and bought chicken tenders. It was across the street from our office, and we connected a USDC and a self-custodial wallet to a Visa card and walked across the street, and we're able to make it work.
Rain has grown incredibly over the last year, right? The growth that you guys have. How have you been scaling the business? What has been the kind of the reason for this inflection point?
Look, we spent a lot of time when the world was still kind of, not aware of the potential of stablecoins, building all the underlying infrastructure and the technology so that we were ready for the day after regulatory clarity, right? And so everything we've been working on has been, hey, how do we continue building a resilient infrastructure, a flexible technology stack that lets our clients actually scale seamlessly with minimal manual intervention on our side. So a lot of the work we've been doing for the last several years has brought us to where we are today. And so even this year so far, just from January, transaction volume is 10x.
I think before 2024, stablecoins weren't really sexy, so we were able to build in a little bit of the shadow and really stress test the infrastructure, build out this core team, and been hyper-focused in building out the infrastructure. And we were able to actually meet the market at the perfect time with a product that was actually right what people wanted. So that's been like helpful in being the kind of leading stablecoin card issuer out there, and having a product that has actually been used by real customers over the last few years. That's been core. And
talk about culture. Like, is there something that you look for people as you're trying to get them on board and hire them?
One of the key things we focus on is giving people autonomy and trust. There's a lot of people in the world that want guidance on every single decision that they want to make. I mean, for us, we really focus on trying to recruit the folks, empowering the folks that we have so that they can scale their own personal skill set and putting them in the position where there's no, bottlenecks in their decision making so that they can continue scaling and growing. And we just trust them to make the right decisions. We give them the budget to make, choices around vendors. And we really make sure that everybody is communicating directly so that they can just, target and destroy their kind of goals and then continue growing on an asymmetric basis.
You guys had lots of options in this round. I know you had like 8 or 9 term sheets. We are very glad that you chose Sapphire. But why Sapphire?
We're really expecting to raise a Series B so quickly after our Series A just earlier this year, but we've really seen a lot of growth. So we think partnering with a firm like Sapphire that has experience in enterprise selling to these people that we would love to have customers of ours and are reaching out to us to figure out how they can enable stablecoins in their business. It was a perfect time to raise a Series B, partner with Sapphire, and really take Rain to that next level.
So thank you so much for having Sapphire on your cap table. We're looking forward to build a company of consequence, as we say.
No, we're excited to be working with you, and we're excited to continue accelerating the business and being a great investment for you.